When I was a little boy, long time ago, we had a very small garden. But close by was a huge park. And so I went to that park, to this huge garden, wonderful, with wells and plants and trees and flowers and pathways, and it was incredible, it was beautiful. And in the center of that park, a small chapel. But I didn't go in. I just enjoyed the garden, the environment. A couple of years after that, I opened the door, went in, and I looked at the picture of our Blessed Mother. I don't know how can I describe that, but I was incredibly joyful. I felt somehow, on my age, the presence of God.
One day my parents asked me to come along to Schönstadt. In the Rhine River Valley there was a big celebration because St. Martin's Day is a big day where the little children walk in little parades, and everywhere they sell little chocolate geese, you know. It was just beautiful, the idea, and Sister Nancy whispering to me, go, let everything go. Say your most intimate wish you have from God. Where is your heart hurting? And I took that very seriously.
When I moved to Madison, Wisconsin, it was my first job out of college, and I didn't know anybody in town, and I heard that there was this shrine there. I would go there when I was feeling lonely, when I was feeling sad, when I just needed somebody to understand me, somebody to talk to. I just got such a sense of peace when I walked inside. It was this kind of calming effect. I just opened the door and felt immediately at peace. I felt like it was someplace familiar, even though I hadn't even been there before. It was just this quiet little tiny chapel in the middle of all the hustle and bustle, and it was really beautiful.
It's just like Catholicism just packed in one little place, and just like boom. And you have St. Michael there, you have St. Joseph, you know, St. Peter and St. Paul, and I just truly just felt such peace and such whispering love just kind of drawing me closer. Something, you know, something's there, and I just needed to kind of keep growing and keep cultivating that.
I literally could not take my eyes off of the Blessed Mother. I was like, I cannot take my eyes off of you. And I tried, and I could not do it for the longest time. It was beautiful. Mary gave me an incredible gift that day.
Today, people is in the search for God. They are asking themselves, what is the meaning of my life? Or what I have to do in my life or from my life? And I think only the vital and permanent contact with the divine will help to get the answers.
Before I knew what the shrine was, I wanted a place like that. You can bring wherever you are, whatever you're going through there, in that space with Mary and with Christ. I'm so at home in the shrine, and I've been to it so many times and so countless, and it's just like a place of comfort and refuge, and I'm pretty grateful that I know them, and that I can go to them and pray, because I definitely found myself there.
It's a place of grace, a place where all of us can feel at home, a place that our Blessed Mother resides and is there for all of us to be with her. Of course, getting close to her means getting close to her Son. To me, the shrine is the very essence of Schönstadt, in our being drawn close to our Blessed Mother so that she can bring us closer to her Son, Jesus.
I think that the bottom line for our relationship with Mary is not so much that we would be devoted to her, certainly that we would learn how to love her more, but that in this love relationship that she will be forming us more and more, taking away the nooks and the crannies that are part of our humanity and helping us to become a holy people.
Looking back, it is so true. The loyalty. The Blessed Mother really listens to you. You get carried. It's like you really give this deep confidence, this childlike confidence, and it's like you get hurt. And the child of Mary that presents itself will find the answer.
Mary can educate us in that way, because she is an example of inner freedom. How she followed the will of God, how she followed Jesus, her son, until the cross. And she was standing there under the cross, giving us an example what is the meaning to be a follower of Christ. And that didn't diminish her image. On the contrary, her image was even bigger.
Bethlehem, Cradle of Sanctity. That's the name and the title of the shrine here in Austin that we would like to have built. We realize it's coming soon. We can announce it. We need for people to be committed both through their sacrifices, but also offer their financial aid and assistance so that we can certainly have that building ASAP.
It'll be a very exciting moment when we do see the shrine. I think that Addie Roy here at the land that's chosen for the shrine there couldn't be a more perfect place for it. And I think that when that day comes, that it's going to be a very, very happy, exciting day for me and for the Austin community and for Texas in general and any visitors who come.
It would be a gift for every Christian, every believing person in the diocese, and for, who knows, beyond that too. Because it is such a place of coming together and a place of unity and a place where everybody from whatever parish, from whatever, pilgrims from different cities and states and countries are all welcome. That it could be a huge just outpouring of grace and new opportunities and new life for the entire diocese, just like a real spiritual center, a real spiritual heart.
It would just be so nice just to go, to the shrine just here in Austin, to just maybe offer your day up after a hard day of work, or to say thank you after, who knows, God blesses us with a child, just kind of making it part of your life.
Obviously, it's something that my heart longs for, but I think that people here want to feel that too, want to feel a place that's home for them, a place that's comforting, a place that they can come any time of the night or day, and I want everyone here to have that and experience it.
Can't wait. I'm going to brag to all my friends about it, to where they have to come to Austin now to see me in the shrine, They have 2 excuses now. And also just because I can go, it's another place for me to go to really think and meditate and such. And me, I'm getting my driver's license soon, so I can even come more frequently now without my parents' permission. And they'll probably be okay with it, though. Come on, okay.